Hello, my name is Steve White from Big Boy Studios. This is the third lesson in this series, and today we're going to learn to tune the guitar. If you haven't already watched the other videos describing the names of the strings, then please watch the second video so you know which strings are called which name. Why do we need to tune the guitar? Well, the main reason is if you don't tune it, it's likely to sound terrible. And if it isn't properly in tune, it doesn't matter how well you play it, it won't sound very good. If there's a change in temperature, if you move it, if you bump it, sometimes even just playing it or even just leaving it overnight, it will go out of tune to some degree. If you're lucky to have this type of guitar with nylon strings, then you'll find that it stays in tune quite well. But if you have a steel string acoustic or an electric guitar, unfortunately they go out of tune very quickly. So it's really important for any guitar that you know how to tune it. So the first thing you need to tune your guitar is an app on your phone. There are many good guitar tuning apps. Personally, I use one called Clear Tune. But frankly, it doesn't matter what type of app you have, just get yourself an app on your smartphone. It's by far the best tool to use to tune your guitar. Now, the main thing you need to know is that when you pluck your guitar string, the app needs to hear your guitar string clearly. So you need to pluck it with a reasonable volume, and you need to make sure there isn't too much background noise, and certainly no other strings continuing to ring. So when you're ready to tune the guitar, start with a thicker string, get ready to pick that string, and have your hand on the tuning peg for that string. Now you will need to follow the string and find out which peg on your guitar tunes that string. It's very important that you're holding the right peg. You simply pluck the string nice and loud so the app can hear it, and then you have a look at what it's telling you. It will either tell you that you're in tune, or it will tell you that you're a little bit too high or too low. If you're too high when you pluck the string, you can slacken the string by turning the peg. Don't worry about which direction it needs to turn in. If once you start turning it, it's heading in the wrong direction, the app will tell you this, and all you do is turn it in the other direction. And it really is as simple as that. You want to inch up gradually towards the right note, and then stop tuning when the app tells you you're bang on in tune. Now, if when you pluck your E string, the app tells you that it's closer to F or D or some other letter, then it's telling you that you're further away than you ought to be. And what you need to do is use the alphabet to help you know which direction to go in. If you pluck your E string and it tells you you're closer to F or even G, then it means you're too high. And if you pluck your E string and it tells you you're closer to D or C, then you're too low. One more thing, and that is some notes have sharps and flats. So between A and B, for instance, there is a black note on the piano. That note is sometimes called A sharp and sometimes called B flat. What you need to do is just make sure you end up at the exact letters that correspond with the names of the strings. Now finally, I'm going to give you a little demonstration of what the guitar sounds like when it's in tune and how it sounds when it's out of tune. And this will show you how important it is that you tune your guitar. I'm going to play the same thing exactly the same way twice. This is with the guitar in tune. Now with the guitar out of tune. You get the point. So always tune your guitar every time you play it.